Okay, this is still for the bookmarking. So, after you have done your bookmark, let's go to the RSS feed. So, money siya ang muhatag sa imo, mo feed sa imo on the news articles, on the blogs na imong i-bookmark. So, what you do is you go to Google Reader. So, naman na siya set up, sign up for Google Reader. So, you already have your Gmail account. So, you just copy it and then paste. So, money siya ang gawas. So, what you do, usually empty ni siya. Empty ang part na kani once you don't have subscription. But I think I have added subscription na. So, more na siya. That's how it goes. So, money siya ang everyday na imong tan-awon. So, from the top, what you do is you log in and then make sure it's kanang updated sa date. So you go to all items, so mo na siya ang mo appear. So you just go from one article to another. So once, so you try to read it, usahay makita mo man na siya sa first paragraph lang na if it's talking about na siya, I think it's very well described here kung unsa. So objective is we need to select unique fact-based articles. So fact-based, dili na siya mga editorial or opinion. So for example, kanang mga opening of new ethanol plant, building new wind farm, negotiated man na siya mga example. So we need to find those and try to bookmark it. So for example, this one, gem biofuels renamed their supplementation, 6 image change in Madagascar. Let's see if it's talking about, so if it's talking about biofuels, so kung nung tawon nimo, yeah, it's talking about the plant of biofuels. And although daw dili man gid siya the hectares of Madagascar. So what we do, just read please the objective and ari ang process. Read the objective and the process. I know mas ma-clear sa imo kung ano gid ang objective and process. So once you go to Google Reader, mama na to, click ka sa every article na ara. And then, so for example, this one, it talks about biofuel. So, yeah, it's a good article. It's fact. It's not an opinion, and it's talking about biofuel plant. So what we do is we bookmark it. So you just click on the top katong post to scuttle. So it would bring up to this. And then you tag it. So pwede nimo matag as solar, wind, ethanol, and biodiesel. So it will, ang kanto na article, it talked about biofuel, diba? So you click on biodiesel, okay, moment, and then you click on add bookmark para ma-add siya. So right after this, you just close it. Walang na ako i-add, okay? Kay I don't want to bali the task has been finished for today para sa bookmarking. So this would be for you tomorrow na ni. So once you finish, just click on next, and para may tandaan lang ka na na-open ni mo, you just click on star. And then you go to the next. So you read it again. You don't have to read the whole article, just get the gist of it na kung ano gani. Then you read it, and if it does not talk about anything, if it's irrelevant or if it's an opinion, you just close it. Pabayaan lang. So for example, this one, let's see, dugay akong connection. So job fails again, disclose AXPAS house, reads climate strategy. So I think it's not very important. So what I will do is I don't know if it's So it's not talking about biofuel or anything. Biofuel, wind, I think nara na siya, o pati na siya katong mga green news tawag nila. So make sure that it talks about either. So when you get the bookmark server, click on the for text. So it talks about either biodiesel, ethanol, solar, or wind power. So if it's not talking about it, or if it's talking about it but it's an opinion or an editorial, just close it. And then you just put a star, just para na lang kay tandaan na tapos na, and then go back to the next. Okay, and then go to the next. Okay, you can do that for Alex would email you on how many hours he wants you to go through that. Okay.